taking out the projector from the computer.
Yeah, just the VGA cable from the display, plugging it into the back here.
And we're set.
Yeah, I just got to plug her in and we're good to go. Powering up. And as soon as that red light starts to flash, we're ready to go.
Okay.
Let's step around to the front and I'll show you what's on screen.
Alright, so there we go. On the screen, BlackBerry Presenter.
BlackBerry Presenter.
So it's recognized. And then on your device.
So on my device, this is the BlackBerry Presenter application. Click it. What it is basically a file explorer that allows you to search your device for supported files. In this case, PowerPoint, 97 through 2007.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and browse. And the file I'm looking for is actually on my media card. It's our CES demo.
Sure.
PowerPoint, not surprisingly.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to select it. So what it's doing right now, it's previewing the document.
Okay.
So it gives me a view here that I can see, make sure it's the right PowerPoint, the one I want to present. And there we go, BlackBerry Presenter. So now what I do is I go right here to present.
Okay.
So, and if you've ever looked at a PowerPoint on your BlackBerry that somebody's emailed to you, exactly the same kind of view, exactly the same controls. The only difference is now you have this present. When I click present, what it does is it searches the area for available presenters. It found the one we just plugged in. That's 9814. If you look up here, you've got passkey 9814, which is all of the presenters have a unique passkey. So, for example, if you had meeting rooms with presenters in all of them, you can make sure you're connected to the one you wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It's connecting to it. So it does connect via Bluetooth, but all of the work is done in the background. So you as a user don't really have to do anything. So this is the first time I've connected to this one, so it's going to ask me for the passkey, which is 9814. It's paired to it. Have a look up there. It's loading my slide. And in a moment. So one of the things about BlackBerry Presenters, because this is the first time I've presented on this specific presenter device, what it's actually doing is it's caching my slides in the background. So if you can see there at the bottom of the screen, we're loading right now. Slide 4 is loaded, slide 5 is loading in the background while we're sitting here looking at slide 1. So what I'm going to do is so here we go. As I change slides here, we're going to change up there. Because it's loading in the background, it's going to take a couple of seconds extra than it would normally. But as soon as we're all cached in the background, this happens in real time.
Okay.
So now if I continue to click, we've got pieces appearing down here on the screen and they're happening up on the big screen. So I'll just keep clicking and you see BlackBerry's appeared and oh look, the BlackBerry's appeared.
So again, you can just use your BlackBerry, look at your device, and control. And again, this is a big screen PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, so your audience is looking at the big screen, you've got control of it down here on your BlackBerry. Roam up to 10 meters, 30 feet away from where the presenter device is. And because it's a presentation, I mean, there's lots of stuff you'd expect. So blank screen, which allows you to blank the screen on the big display so you can change slides on your handheld to make sure you find the one you want. Freeze, essentially the same thing, but it leaves the slide on the screen while you're navigating through the presentation. Show speaker notes. So while you're presenting on the big screen, you sort of forget what the talking points are for that slide. I can view the speaker notes on my handheld. The presentation stays on screen. And last but certainly not least, sort of the really interesting features is loop. As soon as this is done loading, so right now we're on slide 19 and 21 that are being cached in the background while we're talking here. As soon as we reach slide 21 and 21, I'll be able to show you loop, which is right here. So what loop presentation does is it adds kind of a kiosk mode for trade shows or retail environments where I set the transition time between slides, and then what happens is I just set it to loop and I walk away. So what I do is I set it through for 3 seconds, set it to go, and now I can essentially put my BlackBerry back in my pocket, my presentation's up on the big screen and good to go.
As long as you stay within 30 feet, you're
No. At this point, I can go away. I turn my BlackBerry off. Doesn't matter. I can leave.
Because the presenter now has everything.
The presenter's got everything it needs, and it's looping away until you turn it off.
I like that. Awesome.